third attempt to elect a Delhi mayor failed again today as protests erupted after a major change in the rules that the Aam Aadmi Party alleges will favour the BJP. Now, what really happened? The municipal corporation meeting was called off until further notice. This amid huge protests by the Aam Aadmi Party and BJP councillors after 10 councillors that were nominated by the Lieutenant Governor VK Saxena were allowed to vote. So this is the point of contention. The pro tem speaker, who is appointed by the LG, said that the nominated members or the aldermen who were nominated by the Lieutenant Governor, they will be allowed to vote in the elections for the mayor and for the deputy mayor. Now, this is in defiance to what the Act says, what the rules say. The Delhi Municipal Corporation Act says that nominated members or aldermen cannot vote in house meetings. In fact, the Act says that they are nominated on that condition that they won't cast a vote in these house meetings and in the elections of the mayor and the deputy mayor. So the Aam Aadmi Party says that it will approach the Supreme Court for court-monitored mayor polls within 10 days. Though the Aam Aadmi Party has a majority in the corporation after its big win in December, a secret ballot and cross-voting could change the outcome. So that's what the Aam Aadmi Party is fearing. Meanwhile, the BJP has accused the Aam Aadmi Party of attempting to poach BJP councillors in the Delhi Civic Body. So lots has happened, but at the end of the day, a third failed attempt to elect a mayor for the Delhi Municipal Corporation. Now, to get more on this, we have guests joining us on the broadcast. PKD Nambiar, who is a supporter of the BJP, and we also have Reena Gupta, who is a spokesperson of the Aam Aadmi Party. Reena Gupta, let me start with you. This is something that the Aam Aadmi Party was in fact anticipating. Ever since in the first session, the aldermen took oath before the elected members were asked to take oath by the pro tem speaker. So now that rule is, the pro tem speaker has announced that the 10 nominated members will be allowed to vote, and that's in complete defiance of the rule. So what will the Aam Aadmi Party's strategy be from now on? How do they plan to take this further?
So this is the tragedy of Amrit Kal, that the capital of the largest democracy in the world does not have an elected mayor. It was very clear to us from the morning today that the Bharatiya Janata Party will not allow the house to function, will not allow the voting to happen, because many of the member of parliaments of Bharatiya Janata Party were not even present in the house. They knew that this was just a formality. This was just another day. Would have created ruckus. The pro tem speaker, whose only responsibility is to hold the elections of the mayor, has been again shown she should have not favored any party. She is supposed to be neutral, but she has been appointed by the LG, and it is very clear that she will not allow the MCD to elect its proper mayor. We demand that the pro tem mayor should be dismissed. Of course, Aam Aadmi Party, we are going to hit the streets. We are going to go to the Supreme Court. We will do everything that is required to do, because we will not allow Bharatiya Janata Party to do another Operation Lotus. Right. It is very clear they have been trying to buy our councillors, but they have not succeeded, and that is the reason they keep postponing this election on some pretext or the other. You see the video footage from today. All our councillors, our MPs, our MLAs, everybody was sitting quietly. We wanted this election to happen so that the Delhi city can get its mayor. How is it possible that the bureaucracy is managing the civic body of Delhi, whereas the people of Delhi have clearly voted for Aam Aadmi Party? We have a clear majority. We have 151 votes, but the Bharatiya Janata Party is trying to, try every sort of thing in the toolkit to somehow not allow this election to happen.
Right. Let's just get in a reaction from Mr. PKD Nambiar. PKD Nambiar, the Municipal Corporation Act clearly states that the aldermen or the nominated members in the Delhi Municipal Corporation can't vote in the elections for the mayor or the deputy mayor. So when the pro tem speaker says that these members will be allowed to vote, then is the Aam Aadmi Party really wrong in calling this unconstitutional or illegal? Because the rule clearly states they can't vote, and the pro tem speaker is saying that they will be allowed to vote.
Well, I think I would like to begin from where Reena ji stopped. So imagine that she was just telling that Delhi do not have a mayor, and it is because of the BJP. BJP is the one which was, and she also said that there are 151 councillors, which is the thumping majority. But if you have a thumping majority, why are you afraid of 120 councillors? Why don't you go and conduct the election and elect your mayor? Let the Delhi have go.
It's not about. Let's not talk about their confidence or what their numbers look like. Of course, they have a clear majority, and the people of Delhi have given them that majority. But what about changing the rules? The Act, as I said, clearly mentions that they can't vote. So, what is this last moment changing of the rule to maybe favour the BJP and through the means of the LG appointed councillors? That's what the allegation is.
It is not LG appointing a councillor for the first time.
The LG nominated councillors.
LG nominated, LG appointing. It's not the first time it's happening. Last 15 years, these aldermen were been a part of the council even in the before. Were they voting? They were voting. Is the in the Rajya Sabha or in the other places where the nominated members do have the right to vote? They have. Even in many of the other states, the nominated members
have the right to vote. I'm sorry, but in the Delhi Municipal Corporation, the nominated members don't vote. While you're right in saying that they're always nominated by the Delhi Lieutenant Governor, but they don't vote in elections.
They have never voted.
I think too many lies will not
to vote.
They're not allowed. Precisely. That you're right in saying that they're always nominated by the Lieutenant Governor. That's not happening for the first time. But them being allowed to vote for the mayor, that might happen for the first time. That's what the problem is.
We are right now not in the MCD election place. We are in the NDTV on a debate. I think I should also have the freedom to answer to your question at least.
Right.
What all I am saying is that, one, as far as I know, and I have been talking to people, they have been voting in the past. One. Number two, let me complete. Now, the number two part is that when a party which has got 151 councillors, why wouldn't they elect their mayor? If at all they wanted to on a strategic or a constitutional level, they wanted to go and fight for it. Let them fight. Even in our courts are there, High Court is there, the Supreme Court is there. Let them go and do that. Number three, they said that too many lies will not make something right. For an example, today in the MCD mayor election, the attendees list, which is the register where the people have signed, all the 7 MPs of BJP, all the aldermen who have been elected, the one MLA they have all been there, including Mr. Dr. Harshavardhan, to everybody. Even it is already.
Mr. Manoj Tiwari is not even in Delhi. He's not even in Delhi. How will he be present there?
My dear friend,
please go ahead. Reena Gupta, with your response, PKD Nambiar, we've heard you. Reena Gupta, the BJP is also levelling another allegation that there have been poaching attempts by the Aam Aadmi Party to poach BJP councillors. And as Mr. PKD Nambiar said, that if you're confident about the numbers, then why should this be a problem? What's your response to both those questions?
See, BJP can make any illogical argument. Somebody that has clear majority, why would we poach MLAs from Bharatiya Janata Party? And we know the history in the whole country. Who's known to poach MLAs, councillors, MPs? It is only Bharatiya Janata Party that does this Operation Lotus everywhere. And, this is again such a bizarre argument that if we are confident, why are we not allowing voting to happen? So you keep changing the rules of the game. You do not recognize the constitution. You do not recognize the MCD Act. Tomorrow you're going to say that the tables and chairs and the fans of MCD will also start voting. So will that be allowed? It is totally illogical what they keep saying. The fact of the matter is they have lost the Delhi MCD. They have lost the Delhi MCD. They should respect the mandate of the people of Delhi and gracefully accept their defeat. Allow the MCD to function. Allow us to make Delhi clean and green and remove all those koode ka pahad which are there in the city. Please gracefully accept your defeat. Let the other party form a government. Let us carry out the mandate that the people of Delhi have given to us.
Right. All right, thanks very much, both of you, for joining us. I think the points of contention remain. Why was the rule changed? Why are the aldermen being allowed to vote? But at the end of the day, what matters is that there's no mayor that Delhi has gotten, despite the election being over in December, and the elections have been stalled for the mayor 3 times, and even the third time wasn't the charm in this case. So that's what it comes down to, that Delhi hasn't gotten a mayor because of this ruckus in the civic centre and because of the points of contention, of course. Thanks very much for joining us.